What's up, y'all? So we always hear stories about the friend zone, and it typically revolves around the guy. Because it's usually the guy that's chasing the girl and he's the one that gets friend zoned and boom, he's all sad. And we have all these videos online about guys being in the friend zone and not knowing what to do. But the thing is, one thing that is commonly left out is that girls are often in the friend zone too. And I just found out from Gio that she was actually once in the friend zone. Why don't you tell me about it?
Yes, I didn't even realize that I was in the friend zone up until I was just like thinking about this person.
Thinking about who?
No. Back in junior college, I had multiple classes with this guy that I was like completely fascinated with. Initially, I was just like, wow, he's really cool, he's really smart, he has cool style, he has cool taste in cars. Like, I just thought everything about him was really cool. And then I realized, wow, I kind of have this thing for him.
And what do you mean by thing? Is it like all those cool factors? Was it like, I like him? Or is it like I want to spend more time with him? Or I would like to get to know him a little more?
I think it was in the beginning phases of like, you're not sure if you like him, but you know that you can't like get this person out of your head. And you know when they're around you that you're just like...
Makes you feel good.
Yeah, like you're really happy, you feel good. So it could be like, he's a really cool friend, or, oh snaps, I'm developing something for this person. So it was right at that like borderline of love and friendship.
Platonic and romantic.
Right, thank you. I had him in multiple classes and I always was like really happy around him, and I'm like, wow, this guy's like really cool. I want to spend more time with this guy.
Sounds kind of like me, huh?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, when he was around, I was really happy, and I'm like, I want to spend more time with this person. And then somehow we got to a conversation about relationships, and he ended up telling me, yeah, you know what, Gio, you're not girlfriend material for me. I would never consider dating you or like seeing you in that way. Like, I don't see you that way.
Dang, that's next level game.
Why?
He was hitting on you, know that?
No, that sounds like straight up rejection.
Alright. So everybody knows basic level game, right? Which is like, girl, you look fine, or would you like to get some coffee? That's all that requires is a girl saying yes, no, boom. They both part ways, everything's cool. It doesn't get it doesn't get the girl thinking. Next level game is things that guys spit that gets the girl to think. And
smart. It just hit me.
Yeah, and not only is it getting the girl to think, but think in his favor.
Yes.
So for example, if we don't know each other, right? We just been in a couple classes like you say, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know, like nothing great would ever happen between us, because you know, you're just not my type.
He's so smart.
When someone throws an ultimatum at you, you automatically naturally go, wait a second. Let me see, wait, no, I think I'm your type. What do you mean I'm not your type? And you want to defend, right?
Yeah, you're like fighting to...
But the thing is, you're defending yourself, trying to say that you're his type, but that's in his favor. That's what he wants you to do. Because now, you're gonna be like, no, wait. Tell me why I'm not your type. Well, oh, so you like something that can cook? I can cook. I can do this. I'm spontaneous. Then, boom, you said all those things out of your mouth. Now he lays it on you. You know what? That's true. You are my type. No. Maybe we should get to know each other a little better.
Wow.
You just set yourself up. Checkmate. What are you gonna do? Now you're gonna be like, yeah, let's go get something to eat. Because now you don't want to look like a dumbass. Because you just spent 30 minutes trying to explain yourself.
Wow.
So that's
I didn't even know this. Cause you know what? I think that's why I was even thinking about him like recently, because not like that. Not that I wanted to be with him, but the fact that he said that kind of like stayed in my head, and I'm like, wait, I know I would have been perfect for this person or whatever, but then, you know, we'll never know now, because he kind of rejected me, but then I guess now I find out that he wasn't rejecting me. He was just being next level fucking flirt guy.
Well, what he probably thought is that he assumed you had next level game. So he was assuming that you probably get hit on all the time. So he's not gonna use the regular game, right? So he's gonna use next level game, and then that way you'll be like, oh, this guy's coming at me from a different approach.
That's true.
So that's probably what happened. But your game level isn't as high as his, so you're just like, I'm not your type. And you walked away, and then he's like, well, that didn't go as the way I planned it.
So he probably thought I still had next level because it didn't work. But if he only knew that it worked, kind of.
I mean, it got you thinking.
Yeah, it definitely did, because he approached it from different angle.
Since you were fascinated and interested, how come you didn't just like make the first move and like ask him, hey, you want to like get some coffee outside of the class?
Yeah. I mean, I think I was so intrigued by him that it brought intimidation into it. So I think I didn't, and I'm sure a lot of girls can relate to this, because you're like so fascinated, intrigued by this person that you're like highly intimidated, and it makes you feel like you have no confidence. You feel like you're extra short, you feel like you're fat, you feel like you're not very attractive, you feel like you're an idiot. So like, you try not to open your mouth and say some dumb shit.
Feel like you're not good enough.
Yeah, you feel like you're just not, like this person's like on this pedestal and you're like fucking bottom of the totem pole. And because of that, I didn't have the confidence. I just felt like, no, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't wanna get rejected.
So it kind of sounds like girls go through the same things that guys do when it comes to letting the opposite know how you feel.
Right.
Because that's exactly what guys go through, where the guys are like, I'm not rich enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not buff, and I'm not good looking, and I'm straight. I don't even want to face rejection.
Right. No, that's, I guess so, but I guess we're fortunate enough that society says the guy's supposed to court the girl. So we're like really lucky in that realm. But I have a lot of girlfriends. Throughout my life, I've had a lot of girlfriends that have been actually friend zoned.
It is also 2013 where a lot of girls make the first move.
But it's still not as common, and it's not something where it's the social norm to do that.
Well, it's not the social norm, but I think in the more forward-thinking metropolitan cities like LA, New York, where like stories like Sex and the City is based off of, it's very common. I mean, in like maybe in the mid-USA, Alabama, like backwoods, Tennessee or something. Yeah, I mean, the guy is still going to the girl's house and kidnapping her ass and then throwing her on the horse and fucking like, we're getting married no matter what. I mean, there's still things like that going on. But in modern day society, like I think it's very normal for a girl to be like, oh, that guy's kind of cute, I want to get to know him. Like, hey, you know, and make the first move. Let's go get a bite to eat.
I don't know, maybe I'm just old-fashioned or whatever, but to me that just doesn't feel right. It just feels like I'm giving off the wrong impression. Like I'm not giving the right signals.
Well, let's say we weren't together, right? And you didn't meet the love of your life, your dream man, like your Prince Charming. Let's say all of this didn't happen. Then
when we first started talking, I felt like I wasn't up to par with you.
Really?
Yeah, because
I did have to take a chance with you. I mean, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but